Good morning, traders. It's Peter Thompson, senior mentor of 1 Billion Signal, sponsored by Merit Forex. Friday morning, we're gonna track down what's going on. We got very important information yesterday, very big news about China-US relationship, and simply this is what caused the big volatility, especially on the Japanese yen currency pair. We're gonna take a look in about a couple of minutes. So just let's do a quick recap about the economic calendar to see what happened since the last video, since Wednesday, and we're gonna make the technical analysis. So Wednesday, what we got? Very red information, very red crude oil inventories, negative for the crude oil. Bank of Canada interest rate, they kept the same interest rate decision. Interest rate decision in US, they decreased the interest rate decision in US. One of the main topics this week about the interest rate decision policy of the Federal Reserve, how they're gonna proceed in the upcoming interest rate decisions. And after that on Thursday, CPI for the Eurozone, 0.7% compared to the previous month, 0.8 previous year, sorry. GDP in Canada, red for the gross domestic product in Canada. And today we have NFP day. You know how volatile is this, and definitely it's going to bring us very good opportunities on the market. So follow the calendar, is 12:30 GMT time, and definitely highly recommend you to follow. Let's take a look. So the big news, China reportedly said to doubt long-term trade deal is possible with Trump, which simply means we got positive information about this relationship. Right now this is definitely not positive, and the institutional investors are looking for safe haven instruments, and they're gonna continue doing it, especially with the upcoming recession that we've been expecting. So definitely this is what pushed the USD Japanese going down yesterday. Euro US dollar, in front of us the chart. So we spoke about the breakout of the resistance level, didn't manage to break it out, so we can see slight recovery to the downside or breakout. I'm not gonna trade Euro US dollar today for sure, but it's gonna be very interesting to follow it. Great British Pound, so we've been expecting bigger correction than this one here. If we see breakout of 1.30, definitely we can see continuation to the upside. Anyway, just these upward momentums here, it's just the trend is up right now on the GBP. Let's see how the price is going to perform around the 1.30 and significant round number and resistance level, then we can take an action. For now, just be careful with the Great British Pounds. Australian US, pretty interesting, made a very big bearish momentum, as you can see, created here yesterday, tried to push lower. We definitely can see continuation to the downside to test 0.6862. For now it's heading up, but just be careful with the buys, be careful with the buying trades, because it can reverse down very quickly. If I zoom out a little bit the chart, you're gonna see Australian US is in a very long term downtrend. So definitely we can see Australian continue to the downside. So this is my projection. This is what I think about the Australian dollar, totally bearish. New Zealand US. So New Zealand US, we repeat that many times, is kind of the same like Australian dollar. We're in a bearish trend right now, and the price reached the resistance level. I'm gonna put even a new resistance level, 0.6436, and we can place this as a zone as well. 0.6451, 0.6436, between these two lines, the New Zealand dollar is still bearish. So if we see a strong momentum around this level, so definitely we can see test of the next support, 0.6348. It's a matter of time to see. I think the non-farm payroll is going to give us direction today for the upcoming week. USD CAD. So we have been spoken about it. Big recovery to the upside. Test the resistance, 0.32 round number. Strong drop to the downside. Bounce back, and now continuation to the downside. Canadian dollar is becoming more expensive. If we take a look, the crude oil made a drop, yes, $3, but definitely we are still in a positive side, I think, and I'm still having my long-term forecast for $60 per barrel. So let's take a look what's gonna happen. So if we see the crude oil going up despite the negative crude oil inventories on Wednesday, definitely this is what gonna push the USD Canadian further down. So we have two obstacles, so 1.3146 and 1.3130. These are the levels that we have to be careful. These are the levels that where the price can bounce back to the upside from. USD Swiss, one of my favorites, 0.9860 is our current price. Almost touched the support level, 0.9842. So broken 0.99, round number, significant support. Right now, this is our resistance. We got the momentum. I personally opened this trade. I took a short trade on the USD Swiss franc, and the situation is more fundamental than technical on the USD Swiss franc, like the USD Japanese. So if you remember on the previous videos, we've been discussing to looking for momentum, bearish momentum around these levels, 109, round number 108.48, and this is what we got. After that, it's quite obvious the USD Japanese went down with almost 80 pips. I hope you traded this because this was a very clear short trade, and just the China-US relationship yesterday, the news about it simply gave us this big drop. We created this big drop on the USD Japanese. In this case, simply the Japanese yen is going up, USD Japanese going down, and I'm not gonna be surprised if we see 107 round number next support. Not today, of course, because we are almost 100 pips away from it, but next week definitely we can see bounce back to the downside. If you're gonna take any short positions right now, careful, because we can see slight recovery just right after the big drop. So follow the calendar, guys. Today's NFP, just to repeat myself, very volatile day we've been expecting. It's Friday also. Friday is considered as a volatile day. Of course, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comments below. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. Good luck and have an amazing weekend.